We at the Prime Analyzer channel obtained this video from a non-affiliated channel called the Bodycam Pro channel.
I'll make this real smooth and easy. I got a dash cam going. I'm gonna give you about 0.2 seconds explaining to me what you pulled me over for, because I have not committed any traffic violations.
The tag. You can't have that design.
Yes, sir, you can't. I'm a third-year law student. This is not something you want to do.
Let me see your driver's license, please.
Okay. What is the? First of all, that's not. Get your watch commander out here now.
Hills Road 2 Delta 15.
Now.
Can I get a 1090?
This citizen was stopped by the police because of a license plate violation. Upon the police officer informing the citizen of why he stopped him, the citizen immediately became emotional with anger and informed the police officer of how long he had been a law student and demanded that the officer call a watch commander, all while not providing his driver's license as requested by law enforcement.
Let me call your sheriff, just so you know.
Don't call the sheriff.
I will right now.
Don't call the sheriff.
In case you can see my shirt.
Can I see your driver's license?
What's your lawful command of pulling me over?
316-605.
Florida statute. Okay, let me get your watch commander out here now. Get your watch commander out here now. And that body camera.
Let me see your driver's license.
You will not. Okay.
Let me see your driver's license.
Okay.
After the officer requested to see the citizen's driver's license multiple times, the citizen refused and started to place phone calls. On a traffic stop, the police can and almost always will request to see your driver's license. Yes, you can ask for a supervisor on a traffic stop. However, that will not stop the officer in charge of the stop from lawfully demanding your driver's license. And contacting 911 while on a traffic stop might result in a charge of misuse of 911.
2 Delta 15. Can I have
Get your watch commander out here now.
Get out of the car.
You will
give
not.
Me your driver's license.
Okay.
Give me your driver's license now.
Okay. This is what
Give me your driver's license now.
You have no lawful reason to open this door.
Driver's license now.
You have no lawful reason to open this door.
Driver's license
Back
now.
the hell up now.
Driver's license
this
now.
body camera is going.
Driver's license now.
This is what I'm going to do before I pull it out.
10-4. Driver's license now.
Get them on the phone. Get your watch commander out
here now.
Give me your driver's
license now.
Get your watch commander out here now.
Give me your driver's license now.
You will not take it.
Give me your driver's license.
Baby, I'm being...
Stop. Give me your driver's
license. I had
license.
officers trying
Give
to
me your
grab my
driver's
arm.
license now.
Even though the citizen on the traffic stop is not providing his driver's license upon many demands, the officer is wrongfully opening the driver's door and drawing his taser while uttering demands to provide the driver's license. Lawfully, the officer can and should announce that the driver is now under arrest for obstruction of justice prior to opening the driver's door and drawing his less-than-lethal service weapon.
Okay.
Give me your license.
He has a weapon pointed at me.
Unbuckle your seatbelt with your right hand now.
Okay. Get your watch commander out here now.
Unbuckle your seatbelt with your right hand now.
Okay.
Just calm down.
Okay.
Just calm down. Just calm down.
Keep your hand there.
You just sparked the lawsuit.
Keep your
just so you
hand
know.
there.
Calling
Just calm down.
He has a weapon pointed at me.
Do not move. Get out of the car.
You will not make me get out of this car.
Get out of this car now.
No...
Get out of this car now. Get out of this car now. Keep your hand on the steering wheel.
Okay.
Stay right there. Do not move.
Get your watch
Do
commander
not
out here now.
move.
That body camera better be
Do
rolled.
not
That body
move.
camera better be rolled. You will not point that weapon at me. I have done no unlawful criminal commands. This is a civil traffic stop. You have no lawful reason to pull that weapon out on me just because we're having a verbal disagreement. You have lost your mind. Your badge will be removed today. You can best believe that.
What he said.
We were just sitting here arguing. I never did anything unlawful to you. Have you lost your mind?
Just do what he says.
He has a weapon pointed at my face. Baby, I need you to get, I need you to get, I need you to get the attorney on the phone now.
Stop. Stop fighting now.
Just do what he
Baby, he
says.
has
Stop
cuffs. Baby, you're gonna have to go get
now.
the kids.
Stop fighting now.
I am on cane.
Get out of the car.
I cannot stand on my
Get
own
out of the
feet.
car.
I cannot stand on my own
Get
feet.
out of the
If you
car.
see the second row,
Now.
Not one time during the course of this traffic stop prior to the officer opening the citizen's door, pointing his taser, and applying handcuffs on the citizen did the officer announce that the citizen was under arrest. The officer has only been continuously demanding his driver's license while pointing his taser and grabbing the citizen. Now the officer has gone as far as to apply handcuffs. Yes, it is lawful that the citizen can and should be arrested. However, Not announcing the citizen is under arrest while pointing the weapon and asking for his driver's license creates a convoluted belief of the officer's intentions.
See, there's two canes
Get
there.
out of the car.
I cannot stand on my own
Get
two
out
feet.
of the car.
I-
Get out and lay down.
Okay, just calm
Stop
down.
fighting.
Get your watch.
now.
You will not put those
Stop
cuffs on
fighting.
me.
I'm gonna tase you right now. Get out
You will
now.
not put those cuffs
Get
on
out
me.
now. You are about to be tased.
Okay.
You're about to be tased.
You're going to be stripped of your badge today. You're going to be stripped today.
Get down. Get down.
He has a weapon pointed at me,
Get
baby.
down
Get
now.
attorney, baby. I need you to get attorney Malik now.
Now. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground. I want to
cannot-
pull you down if you have a bad
I
back.
have
Then
staples
slow
in
down
my back.
and get down.
You cannot make me
Get
get on
down.
my back. Sir, I'm going to lean here.
Get
This is what I
down.
will do.
Get down. I'm telling you right now. If you don't get down, if you don't get down,
Ah, baby.
if you don't get down right now,
Okay. Baby.
stop.
Okay. This is what I'm going to do. This is going to be a lawsuit. Sir.
Yeah. Stop fighting me now. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is going to be a lawsuit. This is going to be a lawsuit.
Just listen. Just do what he says.
Both of these two individuals, the officer and the citizen, made some foolish decisions. The driver's foolish decision was to disobey the lawful command of the officer, demanding to be provided his driver's license. While the driver made emotional outbursts about his law school accolades and expressed anger that his vehicle was rightfully plated, which isn't a crime, it most certainly wasn't logical. It would have been wise for the citizen to calmly articulate himself rather than to mention how smart you are. Not illegal, however, not wise either for de-escalation purposes.
You get 1075. Just keep a couple units. I got one detained.
Just do what he says.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay, baby.
It's time to get in my ears right now. I don't want them to get scared.
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You get ready to fall on the stick of your face.
You got anything on you?
I do not see everything.
Thank you. Turn around. Sit up.
It's okay. I'm on Hillsborough.
Sit up.
What I need you to do is get Chad Crosser on the phone. I need your badge number. I'm a licensed concealed.
That's fine. I'm giving you my knee so you can lean on it.
I just had surgery. This guy came up here threatening me, already with his hand on his weapon. He's telling me
fake tag he's got.
Yeah.
that's not a fake.
He's got that Joker description on it. Ready? Stand up. Come on.
Help me out.
I just had surgery.
All right. Put your leg in. All you gotta do is
Over a tag?
ticket.
So you're doing this over a tag?
Give me
Okay.
that ticket.
Okay. You just lost your job.
No, he did. Trust me.
Okay, watch this. You should see my shirt.
See that tag he's
You should
got?
see my shirt.
I can assure you he ain't losing his job on that.
It's
One of those,
I can assure you.
Let's bet on it. This is going to spark a
new
lawsuit.
ones.
This is going to spark a lawsuit. Okay, get your lieutenant, please.
Stop.
You're
Widen
just the
your-
corporal.
Widen your stance. Widen your stance.
Okay.
And stop. A simple ticket of you to fix your tag and you turned it to this, and now you're
You
going to
started
jail.
threatening me with your hand on your weapon. I was in fear for my safety. So you're going to lose your job. This is a civil traffic violation. Even
And
if
you turned it into this. You're right.
Okay, we'll see. I hope that body camera better been rolling.
It is. You got 4 of them here.
Okay, they weren't here when this started.
All right. Well, mine
Now,
was.
I'm just make sure on this report that your badge numbers are all listed. Make sure on this report. I cannot fit there.
You're going to fit in there.
Okay. Watch this. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Good job. I mean, it's not fake. It's a real Florida tag, but this design, Florida doesn't have that.
Okay.
So you can't do that. He's changing he's altering the tag. 316-605.
Nice.
Pull him over for that. Right away. What is your stop for reason? What over? Shaking. I'm gonna call the sheriff. Give me your ID. Give me your driver's license. Give me your driver's license. No, he's a big guy.
Hang on, you said no?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to charge him with obstruction, right?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
going for resistance
Okay.
without right now.
If the citizen would have provided his license and other lawful documents that the officer demanded on the traffic stop, it would have been highly likely that the driver would have been either asked to remove the object that was allegedly blocking the plate, or he would have been cited and could have fought this situation in court. However, now he will face an obstruction and resisting charge, in which I believe both will be thrown out due to the officer never once mentioning that the driver was under arrest. An officer isn't legally obligated to mention or verbally declare that a person is under arrest. However, when the footage is reviewed or submitted in court, it will show that the actions of the officer were unreasonable, because the officer opened the citizen's door and pointed a weapon at the citizen while still demanding a license. To be reasonable, at what particular point will the citizen have any knowledge that this officer is attempting to execute an arrest unless the officer announces such?
And that's why I get him at taser point.
When you get to this vehicle.
Somebody else?
Hey, did you run the actual VIN yet?
No, not yet.
Because there might be more to it.
Yeah. Woo. Holy hell, dude.
Yeah.
Woo.
Check that CCW on that, on him too.
Oh, he had a gun in the seat and everything, man.
Well, yeah,
Look
but
at his phone, my mommy.
That's his girl. She was just calling him.
if he has a CCW, it don't matter, but we need to check that.
Dude, he was reaching over this way. That's when I got him at taser point.
We're going to traffic 15.
I saw this car yesterday, and I ran the tag, and I said, this is the thing, but I was going to another call. I just got lucky enough to see it again today. You are. But I got to impound it because you're going to jail.
What's the charge? What's the criminal charge?
Resisting officer without violence.
Okay. That's you. There has to be a criminal offense. I had committed a criminal offense.
2814.
Yeah, not giving me your ID.
You're going to lose your job.
That's fine.
I'm going
Coming
to
out
sue
of
you.
13P,
And I'm going to sue you.
City County Road 39 and Thompson Road.
Break the law.
A white male,
All right,
updating
So you're
1015.
charging me with just resisting arrest without violence.
No, not yet. Yes, you're going to jail for and you're getting a ticket for the tag.
Okay. So a civil traffic violation, and you put your hands on me with your hands on your.
Yep. Once you refuse, I didn't put my hands on my gun.
Your hand was on your weapon as soon as you approached.
Not my gun.
That's again, just so you know, that vehicle has cameras all around.
That's fine. My hand was never on my gun. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just sovereign. I mean, look at this. You see his tag?
And no, I'm not a sovereign citizen. I'm just a man that knows the law. But your racist behind wanted to mess with a black driver. Then have your hand on your weapon when you approach me.
Come on. Your tag is so dark. How can I even see who's in the driver?
You're a mother freaking lie. You can see the front tent. You can see right through it. It's legal.
I wasn't in front of you. I was behind you.
Okay. Watch it. Okay. So you say you can't see through that? Okay.
I can't see who is driving. I can't see the skin color of the person. I can't see that.
Okay. Sergeant?
Yes, sir.
I am the co-founder of a civil rights organization. I'm sure you're well aware of. I'm wearing the shirt. This deputy already had his hand on his weapon when he approached me. I'm a third-year law student at Stetson. Your sheriff knows me very well. I'm also a pastor of a very big church in this county.
Okay.
Your deputy had his hand on his 9mm when he approached me. I have a dash cam that's on that. That's going to show that. That's in that vehicle.
Okay.
Now, when he approached me, now that license plate, whether his interpretation of approval or not, I had to go through the Florida DMV to get that approved. They partner with the plate, something called plate makers. What they explained to me is that I cannot deface the state of Florida up top, and I cannot alter the tag numbers unless I paid additional to have a modified thing that read my name or whatever. They sent it off to this place, and this place had to mail it to me. I was issued a temporary tag. If you see, this is a 2024 Kia Carnival. I just got this vehicle. The dealership gave me a temporary tag. I immediately went to the DMV. If you see in my glove compartment of that vehicle in the center, you're going to see a paper from the DMV that's going to show everything I'm referring to, a receipt that I had to pay them.
We'll take a look at that. Did this just come through then? Or?
Yes, it just came less than a week and a half ago, maybe. It took them over 2 months just to even modify it. They were having issues.
All right, so where is this sheet at?
It's in the middle. It's in the center because the original color of the vehicle.
Would you like me to get it?
Yes, please. And then you're going to also see two papers.
Show me where. Or tell me, in the center console?
Right on the center, you're going to open it. You're going to see two papers. One of them, because you're going to see that the color, I had it, it's called saran wrap. I had the color changed. The initial color was Astra Blue.
Of
You're gonna
what?
s-
Of the tag?
Of the vehicle, of the whole vehicle.
The vehicle.
I had the color changed to black. That's why if you open the doors, you can see the blue in the center or in between. That
right.
was the initial color. So as you know, I had to register that with the DMV because the color
The color changed, correct.
So they,
yeah.
that was a $3 fee.
Okay.
When I went there, I also wanted to change the color because I saw it online. It was a company advertising themselves called Plate Makers. I inboxed them directly because
for the plate.
Yes.
Okay.
So they said that if I wanted certain designs, I would have to go to the DMV for to seek approval, and of course, it was going to be additional. I went to the.
So do you have something from the DMV
Yes.
saying that?
Yes.
Right.
If
So
you
those
go
are
in
in there.
center. Yes.
Yeah, I will get 2 papers.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll be right back. There is another magazine in there. There's another gun mag in there. A loaded one on the seat. But
Yeah.
does
my
this
weapon should have came with 2.
have anything?
My weapon, because I am a firearms instructor. My weapon should have had a magazine inside.
So 3.
And
So
two-
3 total.
3 total.
All right. So I think I just saw another one. These are the only other papers in there, man. There's nothing in the glove box other than like the manuals and stuff, and then.
What I'm going to probably have to do at court is just I get the other. It's a huge possibility. It's in my wife's vehicle. I can make her send pictures. We have the same vehicle. You're going to get a 2024 Kia Carnival. She has white.
Right, so she could have the paperwork.
It's a
in
possibility
hers.
because we switch cars often.
Okay, all right, but obviously.
I had to go to them to get this tag. They explained to me that they partner with a place called Plate Makers. They explained that they mail the tag off, then the place actually sends it to me.
So this is the DMV that you. Was there a specific person you spoke to there or something?
It's been more than.
Or is this?
I don't remember the name,
Yeah,
but
like
it
was
would have
it?
been at the tax collector's office on Hillsborough.
Okay, so you spoke with somebody there,
Yeah,
like physically,
Yes.
or
They had to
Right,
take me to
and
the back
you
because I
set
had to
this
pay.
up.
I was willing to pay because they said I had to pay a $3 fee for the new registration before the color of the vehicle, and then for the tag I had to pay. It was like $280 something. Plus I used credit card to make the payment, and they charged a percentage to use the card. They sent it off. They issued me a temporary tag. They
All right.
explained.
Well,
that
obviously, you know that you're not being convicted right now, right? You said you're
Right.
a third-year law student.
Correct.
So you'll
I'll be
you'll
able
have
to explain this to a
you'll
judge.
have
The only thing I
day in
asked
court
now,
and
he's
everything.
charging me now. What he's saying he's charging me now is with resisting arrest. In order for him to lawfully do that, I had to have been committing an actual crime for him to actually detain me. I had my license in my hand when he snatched me and had his hand on his 9mm. His body camera is going to reveal this. Now, at first, we were arguing because I went to the DMV, I could not understand for the life of me why he was pulling me over claiming tag. But I took my license out, had it in my hand when he snatched me out of the vehicle. I never once made any criminal behavior, never once threatened him. I just had surgery. I'm using 2 canes, and he's forcing me to sit upright. I'm losing feeling in my left hand. All I'm asking, I'm not.
Are you doing that currently? Is that?
Yes, I have staples in my back if you lift up my
Okay.
shirt.
So what do you need EMS or
No,
something
I
right
should
now?
be fine. I don't feel
What?
I was gonna
How
ask
can
you
we
this.
make sure that we don't?
If it's in my left
aggravate
hand,
this thing?
I do feel, even though I have nothing to do with my back. If they can just loosen it just a little bit. I understand they have to be tightened enough because I'm
Listen, can you unlock the door? A second. All right. I don't think this has. Here, I'll take this back.
Bring the canes as well. If you're going to see 2 bilateral canes that cover my wrist.
Where are those at?
It's in the second row of the SUV.
Go ahead and have a seat back here.
All right. Can you hold on to my shoulder? I just don't want to fall. I did believe. Lift up my shirt, you'll see.
I believe you.
This is a lot. I'm waiting. Feel my hand. Let me just get in.
Are you getting enough air back there? You might get some more on the other side.
The air is
So.
fine.
You were lawfully detained because of a traffic stop. Yes.
You can't detain someone for a civil traffic violation. Now, ordering them out of their vehicle. Florida law, Supreme Court even just reiterated this matter. You cannot order someone out of their vehicle for a civil traffic violation.
Okay, sir. Were you identifying yourself? I mean,
I did. I had my
everything
license in my
was-
hand. That's why it was knocked out of my hand when he grabbed me. It was in
So-
my right hand. His body camera is going to show that.
So everything, like you said, everything's on the body cam. I wasn't here, right? So it would have to be reviewed and everything, but you're not being convicted of anything right now. You're going to have your day in court.
Where am I going to get my vehicle?
I'm sorry?
Where am I going to get my vehicle and my weapon? Because this is not a
Where?
qualifying crime.
They'll tell you where you're, they can give you a card to,
Okay.
You see, yeah,
Lawful
where they're
cannot
taking.
hold it from me until
Right. Yeah, they're not going to take your. I mean, they're going to take your vehicle now to be towed, but they're not going to keep it. Sir, you have a card of where the vehicle's going or something?
my organization just
supervisor
settled one of the
signs off
biggest
on it.
lawsuits against a different agency over similar behavior. I'm going to bring legal action against the department over this matter.
Okay.
This was unlawful. There was no reason for him to have his hand on his weapon. The law clearly states that I am in fear for my safety. I have the legal ability to ask for a watch commander. He approached me already with his hand on his 9mm even before he started talking.
Okay, sorry. Like I said, I wasn't here for that. If the deputy had his hand on his weapon or not, I mean, he didn't pull his weapon out. He didn't threaten you with the weapon. I mean, sometimes I stand like this, and it's it's not. But once again, that's something that's going to have to be reviewed at a different point. So this is. Do you want this to go with your wife?
Sure.
This is where the vehicle's going.
Can we get 2 clear
I'll
bags?
give you.
for
Yeah,
yourself?
I think she's still looking for that paperwork. Well,
Baby, no, it's okay.
well, no,
He's
that's not.
After this is dismissed, I'm going to go after his badge, just like how I did in Minnesota. What I need you to do is call Life Malcolm. Tell him what just happened. Let him know that when he approached me, he had his hand on his weapon. He was screaming already as he approached me. I had my license in my hand. He knocked it out of my hand to slam me to the floor, even though I repeatedly told him I just did something. They're charging me with resisting arrest. That's the only thing, without violence. In order to lawfully charge me, I had to be suspected.
It's the reason why you It's the reason why you wanted to go to the DMV. Like, this don't make any sense. You try to get it switched.
Yeah.
It's the reason is to stop people. For what?
It's okay. We're going to see that we're going to buckle his badge. Every deputy that's
I gotta go get the kids and I have to get Ezra. So I
go
will.
ahead. What I need you to do is get my cell phone. Immediately call Life Malcolm. Tell him what happened.
Sir, are you okay with your wife
I
taking
sure
your
am.
wallet, your 2 phones, your chain, your AirPods, and that Florida State little keychain?
Yes. Now, who has my license plate?
I do.
And where am I going to get that from?
It's going to be impounded as evidence.
Okay. Yeah. I said this is going to be real bad because I'm going to make every last one of you as defendants in this suit.
Yep, I'm good here. I'm ready to go to jail. So.
Okay. All right. Let's get out of here.
Alrighty. I gave your wife your wallet, everything else minus your gun and
Why
your
are you
driver's
holding on to my
license.
tag and my license?
Because that's the evidence.
You're holding on to my license as evidence?
No, your tag's going with you to the jail, so that you can have it when you get out.
Okay.
Your license is going as evidence
So you're
because
going to maintain possession of my license?
it's illegal. Correct.
My license?
Plate. No, your plate. Your plate. I'm sorry. I pointed.
you're
I
gonna maintain
pointed over
possession
here.
of my plate.
Correct, because it's illegal.
Okay.
Yeah, your license
You
will
weren't
be.
updated. You weren't updated on the newer DMV laws.
I mean, I just read them to you verbatim from the Florida State statute.
And you're probably reading an outdated.
No, that's the current one.
You just said with a different department. I'm going to strip you of the law enforcement credentials. That body camera is going to show what you did. I'm going to come for you until I know that you will never be able to work as a law enforcement officer in this state again.
Yeah, that's
What
fine.
you don't, if you look at my name, you would know that I'm the co-founder of one of the biggest civil rights organizations in this state. I'm backed by Ben Crump and multiple other attorneys. This is an issue you opened up the wrong can of worms when you decided to play this racist card.
I mean, I have no clue how you got the racist card, but
I'm going to pull your jacket file that I released, and I'm going to know how many complaints were filed against you.
it's none.
Okay.
Actually,
How long you been with the department?
3 years.
Okay. We're going to see. We're going to see this. But I'm not going to stop until your credentials are straight. I just did it in 2 offices in Minnesota and another in another county.
What county?
Duval. Now, where are my canes?
They should have been in your car.
How am I supposed to walk without them?
They'll give you canes. Do you need assistance getting out of the car?
I sure will.
Okay, I'll let them know.
Alrighty.
Yeah, they have doctors and nurses that'll come out and help you.
Not a problem. They're going to ORR me. The first thing I'm going to do, and please make sure the badge
you said
numbers
you said ROR?
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably will. Yeah, it's just a misdemeanor. Like I said, it would have been a simple traffic warning if you'd just been like, "Oh, I didn't know that was illegal," and I would
Well,
have.
because you chose to break the law, this is not only going to be a bad. You're never going to be able to work as a deputy in the state again. I just did this. If you look it up, we not only did doing this in Florida, but we did it in Minnesota. 4 Minnesota State Patrol lost their law enforcement credentials.
I'm
Trying
curious.
Similar stuff that you
I'm
tried.
curious as to why law enforcement is like why you're going around doing all this to cops.
Because many of you are corrupt.
I'm curious as to how you find them all.
Many of them, not all. Many of you. One of you put a bullet in my younger brother years ago. It took years for the DOJ to reopen the case. Guess who had a lot to do with that? Like I said, you think you know me. I would never put myself in position for this to happen. And when this happens, it happened in Minnesota when we went, the charges were dismissed 2 days later. We filed suit, and a part of the settlement, they stripped all 4 of those Minnesota State Patrol. Similar behavior of what you do. Is your body camera rolling now?
It still is, yes. It's been
When I
rolling.
showed you my ID and you reached for your weapon again,
I reached for your ID.
all I had, the law said I didn't have to put it in your hands. All I had to do was show it to you. I could have kept the window up on a traffic stop and just showed it to you through the window. You are not lawfully required to take it out of my possession. I made it visible for you to see. It was a civil traffic stop. You had your one hand on your weapon while you were snatching.
I'm just curious as to why you just couldn't just provide it right away and be like, here it is. You know,
Well, we're going to be able to explain that to a judge, and he's going to ask you, why did you wait until after the ID was in his hands to detain him?
you were detained the moment the traffic stop was initiated. Says he had back surgery. He walks with canes. So he needs long
This is a
distance.
paramedic. He's going to ask you some questions about your mobility.
When did you have surgery?
Less than 2 weeks ago.
He was charged with resisting arrest without violence. He was sentenced to 6 months of probation, required to complete 20 hours of community service, and ordered to write a letter of apology.
According to the Body Cam Pro channel, it appears the obstruction charge must have been dropped along with some sort of plea deal for the resisting arrest. Most likely these charges were adjusted and a plea deal was offered because the prosecuting attorney noticed that opening a citizen's door and pointing a taser at the citizen while asking for his driver's license wasn't lawful. The officer had every right within the law to arrest him after he clearly refused to display his license. I recommend that the citizen control his emotions in the future and that the officer, especially while pointing a weapon at someone, never continue to ask for their license. Officer, if you utter anything, it should be, "You are under arrest." Give a comment below on your thoughts about this, and also click like and subscribe with notifications on for future related videos.